I was saying I am not going to get into turtles. I am not picking up these older turtles that I can probably get for cheaper. Nah, I doubt it. Anything in this excellent condition for Ray Fillet is not going to be cheaper. So here we are with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 40th anniversary. There's 40 years. Now, I only remember first seeing them in 1985, the black and white comic, in a comic or a magazine about comic books. I can't remember what the title of it was, or I would find it and rebuy that magazine just for the memories. Now, on the back, we do have a little bit more about Ray Fillet, the fist-fighting fish. His vital statistics: he has a Ray Gill gun, fish Stix, that's his little sidekick, and a Scarfish, not a starfish, but a Scarfish right there. His birthplace was 1999.5 leagues below the... Alright, so 1999.5 leagues below the sea. His water displacement is 500 pounds instead of weight. Get it? Or technically instead of mass. His favorite movie is The Deep, and his favorite saying, "Suck salt water, dude." See, I've always liked Ray Fillet just because beach, and he's a manta ray, and manta rays are cool. You smell something fishy? That's because you just picked up Ray Fillet, the coolest sea creature to ever leap from the deep. Spawned in from a marine biologist and a manta ray. Oh, so he's actually the combination of the two. Ray Fillet emerged as a toxic sewer pipe, or from a toxic sewer pipe, only to discover himself as a super strong and super slimy. He's a foot fighting, that's the foot, the soldiers. He's a foot fighting fish who helps the turtles when they're in deep trouble, underwater that is. Ray rescues best when he's submerged, because he transforms it from a water wimp to a fist-fighting fish, aquatically assisted by fish sticks. That little character right there, I don't remember seeing it. I don't know. Fish sticks. Ray Fillet filters out crime from the coral reef using his mean-faced Scarfish, that thing right there, and Ray Fillet gun, or Ray Gill gun. The foot don't stand a chance. Get it? Foot stand hot when they are up to their knees in water. So in the same character, I bought Krang already. I've never liked that shredder, even back in the day. I just never did. Bebop and Rocksteady are popular. This one is not. These aren't at my store. This one's at my store. This was at my store. Hint, hint. And the only other one I've seen at my store in the bad guys is Baxter Stockman on the back of this card. I've got all four of these now. I wouldn't mind getting a Genghis Frank. He's really cool too. I've seen Wing Nuts and Screw Loose, and maybe I'll get him eventually. I've not seen April O'Neil, and I've not seen the Mondo Geeko from this line. I've seen it. There's like 1,000 of them for the other modern crap, whatever. All right, so this is a fairly good reproduction of the original. Let's see how good it is off the card. Have you noticed your store sticking stickers on everything like that? I'm not sure why, and I'm trying to see if I can preserve this card while I'm at it. Get my finger on there and try to peel it off slowly. Anticipation, it's making me wait. Oh, it's making me wait. Dun, dun. It's making me wait. All right. All right. Coming off the card, we got several of these little annoying plastic thingy-madobs. Let's peel these babies off. Get our Ray Fillet out. I'm going to have a hard time getting in there because it is too deep in. And these scissors are kind of wonky. It's because they have plastic handles. That's what I hate about plastic handle scissors. There's too much wiggle room. I don't think I'm going to need it for the Starfish. I don't know why they even used it. Okay, you just peeled that one out. I'm pretty sure the Starfish just pushed out. Poof, there we go. Our Scarfish. Got to get him off of his feet. That's another thing I like about using scissors in here. I'm afraid I'm going to end up cutting, or not cutting him, but scratching his paint. See how they come apart when you're trying to cut? I thought it was going to sling off my face, but I'm like, oh boy. It's going the opposite direction. And I got one more, or two more. Golly, they put both of his ears in there. I hate modern day packaging. I think it's just overkill. I like the old days with the twist ties that you can cut off with wire cutters, but or just twist them off. These things are just bugger. I hate that sound. I hate everything about it. Before we take a look at him, let's take a look at his little sidekicks out of the package, because you were like, my gosh, there's a glare. Look at all that little dynamite on his back. So we got his cute little sidekick right here. Now, even back in the day, these were not painted, so you might be thinking, why don't they have some paint to it? They never have. They're made to look like the originals. Now, I've actually painted a few of them back in the day, like the guns and stuff, or the swords, so you can. I would definitely, what I didn't do at the time, and it just came off over time, like on your hands and stuff, use a sealant. Sealants are perfect. I can show you his gun, but I was going to go show you him first and then put his gun in his hands. So his gun looks like the manta ray on the sides, the barb, the stingray right there. Oh, I like that coloring on his back. Again, once again, we got this color going on. So where's my... I built a car yesterday, and the color off of it was like, oh my gosh, I love this color. Why do I love this color so much? Oh yeah, because it's the color of everything it seems like I love lately. So this is Scott Bernard. He's got that very similar color to him. It's a very aqua, very turquoise. I think that's the color I'm looking for, turquoise blue. And he's been one of my favorites. He sits actually, I have some of my favorite things on my dresser right beside of me. And Scott Bernard's hair is also blue. I don't think his hair's blue in the cartoon though. I think it's just whatever. So he's very wiggly though. So we're not doing a review about him. I'm just saying, like, look at that color. All right, his face, awesome. Dark blue eyes, those teeth are showing. He's got his gills right there. He's got the little, I don't know what you call those. I always call them antenna, but I know they're not really technically antenna. His head can go around full 360 degrees in case you want to have him possessed by Linda Blair. His manta ray wings, so to speak, can go out. They're a very loose and pliable plastic here. He's got different color for the top. It matches his head. It blends into a more dark blue. Looks really good. On the back of him, he's actually painted on the back, which is not necessary. That's an amazing thing. Everybody's whining right now about Playmates getting the Power Rangers. I think they're going to be in good hands, because I do not like what Hasbro's been doing. I'm not talking about their Lightning collection. I'm talking about the little, what's supposed to be the play action ones are the same size. They're just really skinny and crappy. All right, so we have articulation 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point, 6.7 points of articulation. So he has the swivel arm, which can go around a full 360 degrees. If I wanted to bend this back far enough, I guess I could just show you. See, there you go. All right. Now, if you find these in the wild, a lot of times you'll find, especially turtles, with these arm pieces off of them, or you'll find these arm pieces in the bottom of a box somewhere that they don't have the turtles to them. That's just a very common thing, unfortunately, with older figures like that. His left arm and his right arm have different points of articulation. So over here we got technically a wrist swivel. I don't know why they didn't put it down at his watch. Over here we got the same articulation for the shoulder, but we have articulation. It goes like this. It's more of a bicep swivel and nothing else. He's got 3 fingers and 1 thumb. Let's see, does he have any waist swivel? No, he does not. They got a really interesting swivel right here, which made me always afraid I was going to break them. And some of the figures, they do have it loose if you find them at like yard sales, which I doubt you'll find them these days. But the ball crotches in there, a lot of kids would break them, unfortunately, just trying to overdo it. But if you're not going to overdo it, that ball crotch right there, it will be fine. You will be more than okay with that. So yes, I used to complain about articulation. I used to think, oh, I don't like these because of articulation. I'm fine with that now. I've gotten over that part of my life. All right, I'm trying to figure out how the gun goes in there, because it's got like this thing on there, which you could hold it like that, but I don't think that's the way it's meant to be. Well, you know what? It could be held like that. So that's why he's got the swivel. All right, so he's got the gun, and he's got his little Scarfish in his hand ready to throw at you like a ninja star. Look at that grimacing face. It's a beautiful face. Isn't he beautiful? And he's got his little sidekick buddy here. I also like the fins on his feet. Now, his feet aren't articulated, and that color is just amazing. But his fins have the green paint right here. It's almost like a booger green. Mine's already got a scratch on it. I don't know if that was like that when I got it. I just now noticed it. That's a. So it's green paint on black paint on that skin color, and then the blue paint up there. So if you play with this too much, over time that paint around there may wear off. Mine's also got a little smudge of gray paint from the, seems to cleaned off okay from the belt right there, having this manta ray. So another great thing is these are only $10, which I know they're a lot more than they used to be back in the day, but that was like 40 years ago. 40 years ago, yes, $5, but Bidenomics, $10. So then it's cheaper than you're going to get most things these days. And I think I dig these a lot. I don't want to get back into them, but I have a feeling I am going to get back into them, looking at all the fantastic figures they're making. So do you like Ray Fillet? Is he one of your favorite ones, or are you just going to go ahead and fillet on past him? He is definitely the one I wanted to pick up from this side right here, after, of course, these four guys. I'm still on the fence about Splinter. Genghis Frog and Mondo Gecko would be my next two. I had a wingnut back in the day. I don't remember why, but something about his wings really pestered me. I think they broke or something. I can't remember. But wingnut may be on my agenda in the future. Why do I keep collecting things that I know I'm going to not be able to have room for? Oh, well. I hope you have a wonderful day today, and let me know if you picked up any of the new 40th anniversary turtles at your store.